Hey guys, so this video that you're going to be watching is we're finally doing the stools. Them stools right there. So as you know, we finally got the powder. We've had these stools for quite a while. We ended up chemical stripping them. We ended up media blasting them. We sprayed them down pre-prep. We put the heat to them, torch, to get all the lint. Then we ended up doing a single coat of gold bar, which then we did a skim coat of gold bar again, just to hopefully help on some of the imperfections. And then we did Casper clear at the end. They turned out, I'm very happy. Very, very happy with how they turned out. So, we have coming now. This video should be going out tonight. It is Saturday, 14th. So they should be going out tonight. We have them coming Wednesday. I think we're finishing those up. Sorry, it's cold in my shop. And then this metal grate, that is heavy. The gentleman wants to turn that into a coffee table. I'm actually kind of excited about that one. Media blasting it is a pain because it has some kind of orange base coat to it. I don't know if it's like a rubber, but it's ended up being a challenge. But I think that's about it. So in the next week or two, we should have a couple coming out. But I'm just very happy we finally got these stools done and got them back to the customers because we've had them for a while and it's been miserable trying to get the powder. So they look sharp. Okay, guys. As you know, we just hit our 300 subscribers. We just did that giveaway yesterday. Ryan ended up winning it. Congratulations, Ryan. I just want to thank all you guys for being subscribers and supporting the channel. Also, down in the descriptions, we have online apparel. It's apparel and other items. We can create apparel to help small businesses so they don't have that minimum requirement. We can do some funny shirts. We just had somebody do a funny shirt, which I really can't mention on here because I know kids are going to be watching this one because it's their stools. But on the next video, at the very end of the video, I will put that up and you'll be able to see that. But okay. Okay, I'll just see you guys in the next video. So again, thank you for supporting the channel. these came with rubber footings that go on the bottom of these right here. They seal inside. And to clean them up, we're gonna end up media blasting them just to clean them up. Right here. So those are the footings and they're all rusty. We're gonna just blow the rust off. It doesn't ruin the hard plastic. Hey guys, a trick for making rubber look new is boiled linseed oil and paint thinner. Basically 60% paint thinner, 40% linseed oil. If you have four-wheelers and stuff that are faded, you can put this on it and it works good. So I no doubt it's gonna work good on these. So it just makes them a little bit better. Make the customer happy. So there you go. Have a good one, guys. Hey guys, so we are finally getting to the stools. They've been here, oh my gosh, a couple months at least now, waiting for the powder and stuff. So we're at the stage right now. We've already blasted them. Since we knew they were going to sit for a while, we used Eastwood After Blast. That way it stopped the flash rusting. So right now we're going to be powdering. So before we powder, the stuff we use, we actually use the painting prep from Eastwood. Some people use acetone. I don't like the acetone just because it actually soaks into the metal and it's moisture. So we end up using this. We do use acetone when we're done blasting. We'll put acetone on it to clean up the part. Then we use the after blast and now we're using this. So at this stage, I definitely wear your mask or your masks and wearing gloves. Both suggested. And oh, after we do the paint prep, we use this. This leaves lint. So we go over it and take the lint off with the mop gas. The blue butane leaves oily residue. So pay the little extra to get the mop gas. It's a lot cleaner burning, so you don't have to worry about any layer on your substrate. Next stage is map gas. One important thing is when you start to do the paint pre-prep, use your gloves. From that point on, don't touch it with your hands because it oils on your hand. Will put a layer on your substrate and can affect your powder. Some people like unknown coatings. He uses his hands, but apparently the dude don't have oil on his hands because his turns out perfect every single freaking time. My hands, I'm not so lucky. So if you have oily hands, wear them. If you're fortunate enough to not, I guess you can get away with it. So while I'm going over this, all I'm looking for is little sparks. The little sparks just tells me that I ended up getting some lint. Okay guys, so we're doing the stools right now. We're doing them in a gold bar gold from Prismatics, and then on top of it is Casper Clear. Running into a major issue right now is a Faraday cage. As you all know, I don't like tight areas with metal in like a 90 or 45 or greater. So I'm having trouble in these corners, upper corners. It will not stick for the life of me. We just got one done. It took us good 15 minutes. We're using the old Cool Coat. We have our new machine, the X1 right there. We just haven't experimented enough with it to deal with the Faraday cage issues. And right now I knew these were going to be a nightmare, so I wanted to do something, do it with a machine I was comfortable with, and I'm comfortable with this. This machine usually has no problem with Faraday cage effects, but this one is a nightmare. So let's continue with this one. So I'm going to just always use one hand on this to do everything and control it. That way, no matter where I get the powder, I'm not messing with it. But I'm going to always start in the hardest areas. Which our hardest areas are these. I know it looks like it's going on good, but let me tell you, it's been a friggin' nightmare. You can see the powder. We kind of have it on high to try to push through the Faraday cage. We're putting it in there thick because we know we can dump the excess out, but we want to make sure we at least get it covered. Even if it's thin, we want to make sure we're at least covered, so like no rust. And like you can see right there in that corner, it's not taken at all. So we're almost done. We have a lot of excess powder down there. Good, move that thing. So we have a lot of excess powder, but the good thing about this it's looking good in here. Okay. Let's get the top. It has those metal bars in there. We want to try to make sure we get all the metal.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever.
Get that one turned down now. A little bit more, keep me down some. If you look really close, you're starting to see some fish eyes right there. That's because your KB and UA is up too much, so whenever you see that, just make sure to turn them down. These were rusty, so they're not going to be perfectly smooth, but we spent a lot of time trying to get them nice as we can for
her kids, so they look good for them. Okay. It looks good. Okay, we're about at that point. We're pretty soon, we're not going to be able to do this. We're going to do all the interior. I'm just wondering if those other ones have flowed out yet. Can you look and just quickly see if they're flowed out?
Yeah.
They are?
Yeah.
Okay, even though we still got this, we have this one. We already have one in here. It's already flowed out. So come here. Okay, yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this one out. I always take them out. A lot of people will let them go through the whole process. I take them out after full out so I can look them over and see if there's any thin spots, because if there's any thin spots, at that point is the time to take care of it. Some people will hot flock, I don't. I let it cool down, then I just give it a nice thin layer and then put it back in to do its stuff, and 99% of the time it turns out perfect. So yeah, we're gonna deal with this and we'll get back to you with that in a few. Okay guys, so we have done fallout on all of them. Looking them over, I'm not seeing anything, like very few things that I'm noticing, which I'm sure the customer wouldn't, but I'm particular on things like that. So I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna just give them all a nice gloss of another coat, real thin, under a mill's thick, just a dusting, which I'll show you in a second. But overall, I like the color. Any of the imperfections is actually the metal. When we got these were pretty bad. You will see them in the beginning of this video. Pretty rusty, pretty beat up. So they're looking a lot better from how they did. All the imperfections right through there, that's just the metal. So, okay, let's do the coat for this one over here. So we're just basically gonna go along and just a dusting, nothing more, because we want to still stay around that 3 to 4 mil thick. I definitely need a bigger cabinet. And then same with this one, like I'm not seeing any imperfections, but since we did it with the other one, this one's still warm. I don't want to hot flock it, but I'm not. Where's my light? I'm not seeing any issues that aren't metal related, or you know, we may not have to even touch this one because I'm not. Maybe to do it just to match. That way they all have the same thickness, but that one's perfect, but we'll still do it. Okay guys, next it will be clear coat. We'll show you the clear coat process and then we will be done this one. Okay. Okay guys, we have got all of them out. We did 2 coats on each of them. We have the last one just came out. So we are starting a top coat. The top coat is a Casper clear, so it's like a matte satin. I think it's more on a matte color. Prismatic said it's one of their best ones, so we are gonna try it. We're gonna check it out. We're using the KKHD from Columbia Coatings. The machine actually is a high colo machine sold to Columbia Coatings. I found that out when we were selling our X1 and talking about that. So it's actually a high colo machine. I have no problem with it. I like it. I just don't like that there's no total adjustments. Even though it shows it here, it's not. You can adjust a KV from 1 to 100. The UA is 3 points below whatever you set, 3 points above. So it's annoying. But we have the wide mouth on, and our chart is telling us wide mouth on the second coat is 100 kV, 35 to 42 UA. So we have that, and we're gonna attempt it. If that doesn't work, we'll just end up readjusting it. So I always go down towards the corner. I hate to aim right at a part. So that actually looks good to me. So. So now we'll put it into the oven and see how it turns out.